you guys how to change the oil. First of all, we'll come right this way and open the driver's door. On most Hondas, the hood lever will be located on the left hand lower side. So we'll pull that. Alright guys, break to open the hood and secure your hood with a sticker. There are several ways you can find what type of oil you use. There's one right here. Some have it right here. In this case, this one has it on this side. And the oil that we're going to be using is synthetic oil, probably 10W30. We're going to release the oil cap to release the pressure. Welcome back. Now that we have the car up in the rack and safe and secure, we're going to find your drain plug and your oil filter, and we're going to go ahead and find the necessary tools to make this happen. So in this case, it's going to be a 17mm open end wrench that we're going to be using today. I'm going to have my assistant come over here with my oil pan. Sometimes if the nut is a little bit stuck, use another open end wrench to safely remove it. Once loose, untighten it with your finger. Make sure you don't make a mess. Come right this way. A couple things to keep in mind. Always check your nut. In this case, they changed the flare on it. Probably the old one's bad. Always look at the right here. Make sure it's not stripped or nothing. In case it is, always replace. Have a new one. So, now that we got the oil drained out the oil pan, you come over here and locate your filter. In this case, it's right here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the right tool for the job. Some cases it's a little bit hard to get off by hand at first, so we're gonna use this to just loosen it so you can get it, then hang through it. Once you do that, you can now start twisting with your hand and get it off. Always have a rag right here so you don't get the chassis or the anything axle or something wet with oil. Once the oil filter is off, always make sure that the oil ring is on the filter, because if it stays up there and you put another filter, you're gonna have a mess all over the shop and you don't want that. After that, you're gonna go ahead and get some oil. Always fill the oil filter at least halfway up. So when you start the vehicle, it's not dry. Never use a tool to put an oil filter back in. Always use hand tight through it. Alright, welcome back. So, the last few steps before finishing, you always need a formula to pour your oil in. You don't want to make a mess just by trying to put it in by eyesight. I have my rag right here in case I do make a little spill. It's always clean. Start filling it up. Right there. Always check your dipsticks to make sure you have the right amount of oil. You first want to clean it off. Put it back in and check it. As you can see, it's full, but in most cases, if it's not, always pour a little bit back in, recheck it, make sure everything's okay. You want to go ahead and cap everything off and close the hood. You go ahead and close the hood. You're going to walk right this way and start the vehicle. Alright, well, every time you do an oil change, you always want to remove the old oil tag. As you can see, it says 195,000, and put the actual mileage and the mileage that you need to replace and the date, and place it right back up on the windshield. Some vehicles you have to turn on the ignition, and they have a oil maintenance light. You gotta look into your owner's manual and check how do you turn off that maintenance light, and then you'll be ready to ride.